How's it going, everybody? My name is Christian, aka the PlatinumChin, here at 59 Gaming Direct, and today we are going to go over a bit of news coming from around the globe. I would say that's probably the best way to describe it. Before we dive in, if you enjoy these kinds of videos, make sure to leave a like. And if you are interested in staying up to date on all the videos we have to release, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can be notified of our videos releasing on the daily. Now let's go ahead and dive into what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to head on over to China and kind of continue on the discussion that we've been having, or I guess over the past few weeks now, of the sort of pressure and laws that the Chinese government is implementing to crack down on video game addiction with their youth. This first one here is it's interesting to think about what kind of effects this might have on the global aspect. Right here we're talking about that leakers saying that PUBG esports may be over in China due to government pressure. If we go down through the article, this is from thegamer.com. If we go down through the article, we can see that PUBG is actually being removed from Douyu, Huya, and Tencent's eGame.qq, which, according to the article, that's the equivalent of Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook here. So, it's a pretty big deal that they're taking PUBG down. Now, coming from my point of view, I don't see, obviously PUBG's not the king of the crop for esports and battle royales like it used to be. And this is just a bigger blow to it, right? I mean, Fortnite already took its crown years ago, back in 2018. And to see one of its biggest, producers of popularity, income, views, etc., things like that. I mean, even this article is going on to just kind of wonder what this means for PUBG, obviously in China itself, but also on the grander scale of things, because see, with PUBG removed from online streaming, the Chinese government has effectively removed PUBG esports from its primary source of income, streaming, like we talked about, right? So this will almost certainly result in the collapse of teams, organizations, and associated domestic companies reliant on PUBG, not to mention the content creators themselves. And not only are we going to see PUBG get affected, but this is going to be a huge hit to content creators. I mean, this is their livelihood, right? I mean, imagine back in 2018 if Ninja lost Fortnite, you know what I mean? Or right now, if Tim the Tatman lost Warzone or something, you know what I mean? Really affecting the biggest game for a lot of these content creators. I mean, this is just a small thing of what's going on. It's big news, but almost in the grand scope of things, it's not the biggest thing actually happening in China. Because we go on over to another article from scmp.com, and this one's talking about curbing even more on minors playing video games and live streaming services now. So you can see, China seeks more curbs on gaming and live streaming in 10-year plan on children's development. We can see the first thing, companies are required to restrict the time and content that minors can consume on gaming and live streaming platforms, as well as social networks. Now, we already knew this, right? There was already that implementation of anyone under 18 only getting, I believe, an hour to play on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, that's a huge overstep by a government body, and they're taking it steps further. It says leaders want tighter measures to better classify games, review content, and control minors' privacy. I don't really know what to say. Look, we've all got our opinions on this, right? I mean, this is a huge overstep. And we can see China has imposed regulations on gaming, like we just talked about, a move that could translate to higher compliance costs for the country's online entertainment giants such as Tencent Holdings and ByteDance. ByteDance are the people that actually own TikTok here in the US, I believe. And if we keep going through the article, it's talking about operators banning teenagers under 16 to sign up as live streamers. If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I thought you had to be 18 in the US to be no. Streaming? Don't you already have to be I stream on. I'm old. I'm too old. I wouldn't know if I wasn't allowed to stream on Twitch anyways because I'm old. But that's neither here nor there. Beijing has been tightening up its grip on the country's booming digital economy this year. It's the same thing, right? So this is what we saw back in August with the tightening of the 1 year or 1 hour for 18-year-olds and under. 17-year-olds and under. But we just see China really coming down hard on youth's gaming, what they're allowed to view, what they're allowed to watch, how long they're allowed to do it, under the guise of curbing gaming addiction. Now, I don't live in China. I'm not aware of how awful maybe the gaming addiction problem is in the youth, but I mean, I played video games growing up all the time, had no limitations. I played M-rated games when I was like 6. It's really hard to see this as like an actual, I don't know, like a good thing for the youth. China's already kind of got issues with government oversight, government control, really tightening on people. I mean, they have like social credit scores and things like that, right? So I don't understand where they're coming about. Besides the fact that I guess they really want to curb youth addiction to games. I'm baffled, really. I mean, I wish I could go on and on about it, but it really just confuses me more than anything because they're just creating tighter restrictions than what they had in August, restricting people of certain ages. I don't know. I feel bad for kids in China having to deal with that because they're also implementing a tattle site. It says in the article later on that there's a tattle website that people can go onto to. I actually believe it's in the PUBG esports one, that right here. So citizens can also report games and companies that don't follow the rules, courtesy of a new tattle site. So like, I mean, if we even click on this, we can see that there's a tattle site. Citizens can report companies that don't follow the rules. So rules being that minors have to subjugate themselves to facial recognition software and using their real first and last name to be able to play games. Maybe we'll link these for you guys to read too, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to exactly feel about this. So why don't we just continue on then? There's another thing out of China. China's really cracking down harder, and I think people know this for the most part, cracking down heavily on crypto mining right now, right? So that can be seen as a good thing, right? I mean, maybe if you're a crypto miner yourself, maybe it's not, but in regards to cracking down on this is actually potentially going to help out the GPU market that has been in short supply for well over a year now. I mean, even the 20 series NVIDIA cards and the last series AMD cards were so hard to come by, but it's even worse now with the 30 series. And a big contributing factor to that is GPU usage for mining cryptocurrency. So China is actually coming down and pretty much banning not only domestic activities like it says here. So previously the country only banned domestic activities, meaning China operated websites. I guess it would be under the People's Republic, like the whole government websites for it. I'm not sure how free the internet is in China, but they're also banning foreign platforms too. So I'm guessing that's got to be things like Robinhood. I guess you don't really mine on Robinhood, but you can buy cryptocurrency on Robinhood. And it's actually leading to the market being flooded with RTX 30 GPUs listed under MSRP. So with that in mind, it's not so crazy to think that with this going into effect, people can start seeing themselves being able to get 30 series GPUs when they want to at a normal cost, right? I mean, there's not going to be a huge influx of maybe bots buying it, trying to sell it to people who are going to buy it for mining. Most people who want it for games are hopefully going to be able to get it to games. This is big in China too, because especially according to this article, Chinese users, their crypto wallets estimated to be around 150 million US dollars, which says it is second only to the US. So clearly the US is the biggest boom of crypto mining, cryptocurrency, and China being the second first runner-up, second place in the amount of money held by crypto wallets being outright banned. I'm no economist, all right, like maybe that's good news for GPUs, but I wonder what that's really going to do to the not just the crypto economy, but just the market in general. Maybe I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm no economist. I don't want to make guesstimations that are just completely out my butt that make no sense. A lot of news out of China today, and in the recent days. So that's something that we just wanted to go over. The last thing has been something in the US here, and I guess worldwide too, as Twitch is a worldwide platform. But that's been happening for months now, and it's the hate raids, hate mobs that have been affecting a lot of streamers lately on the platform. So there is a Twitch leak that suggests major response to streaming sites hate mob issues. Now, what this article goes on to say is that they were seeing things, a month after hashtag a day off Twitch, there have been leaks from, let me find it in here, but I remember seeing it. It was from a German screenshot of Twitch talking about right here. It's right in the beginning. On Sunday, streaming industry reporter Zach Bussy shared a series of screenshots, including an interface as apparently captured from Twitch's German side. So that's what it is, that point to a new type of user verification system coming to the chat heavy service. As pictured and described, this system would allow Twitch users to opt in to either verifying their email address or phone number. That's something that Twitch already has, but what this goes on to say is that Twitch moderators and Twitch account holders who are streaming can choose whether or not people can chat in their chat room if they're verified or not, which could really help because most bot systems aren't going to take the time to verify every single account that they've made because they're making a bunch of bots on one email. There's also been pointing to another long requested feature that you can allow chats from accounts based on how long they've existed. So that's right here, the ability to silence accounts based on how long they've existed. So should your channel be mobbed by hundreds of newly created accounts, all run by an automatic bot system with designs of flooding its dedicated chat channel, this T system would block them with a rule such as accounts must be older than 1 week, right? So most of these bots are brand new, made within that day, that week, and they just come in saying all sorts of manner of vulgar racial slurs, discriminatory like phrases, horrible things. And the way they're able to get around that, and it's explained in the article, is that they don't use just regular characters. They use non-Latin based characters that resemble our alphabet enough so that people clearly know what they're saying in chat, but Twitch's automatic moderator system won't catch it. So it also goes on to say that Twitch looks like it's priming to release an update to that moderation system to help it capture non-Latin based characters a little bit better so that it can catch these hate bot raids as they happen. All in all, that's really good for Twitch because Twitch's competitors are really upping their game lately, and this kind of stuff is so negative for the world's most popular streaming site. Or I don't know. It's that's good news potentially, right? It's a leak. There's no guarantee, but that is good news potentially compared to the rest of the stuff that we talked about today. I guess that's it for me, guys. I rambled on a lot. I'm very tired today. It's been a long week, but I wanted to go over this stuff with you guys. If you enjoy this kind of content, please feel free to talk to us in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. I know it wasn't a very coherent thought process, but I'm a man who loves to go on his own tangents. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Again, let us know what you think down in the comments below. I'm Christian, aka the PlatinumChin, here at 5 9 Gaming Direct, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, take it easy.